Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild released in 2017, and one of the launch titles of the Switch. It was delayed over and over and over before. Originally announced in 2014 for the Wii U, it was delayed over and over until it released for like the right spot for the Switch, and also released for the Wii U. But then again, who actually bought the Wii U edition of the game online besides collectors? Yeah, Legend of Zelda is actually my introduction to the Zelda series. At first, I wasn't really interested into the series, but I just recently played it and I loved the game. And you want to see, is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild the best Nintendo game? It's often called it, but is it though? Well, let's get into the story aspect of it. Story for this game actually connects to the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity that's also released like in 2020. But just talking about this story, Link wakes up 100 years later after the events of Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, which is a game that released after, and he wakes up in this place in Hyrule. He has to face Calamity Ganon because he's basically like the main villain of this land. This whole like the legend, legend. He's basically like this legend of a foe. He's like the destroyer, like this main threat of the world, and we go through this world doing tasks and destroying enemies like bokoblins, and we assist Zelda. Zelda actually helped us during the story, and I really like this story. This story, I mean, it's not the best Zelda story. Twilight Princess or Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time just definitely takes the cake for the best Zelda stories. But this is not even a bad story. It's just simple, but it's simple, but it's good. It's not like Sonic Colors where it's overly simple, which makes it bad, or it's not like complex as like Sonic 06. It's like it's a game that's like, I think you compare this to Sonic Frontiers in a way. I'm sorry for the Sonic references. Sonic Frontiers was, it's simple. The story is simple, but it also gives some good lore about the series. So yeah, now let's get on to the gameplay. The gameplay is like, if I had to compare it to something, it'd be like Minecraft in a way. You have these weapons, you can use it on enemies, but they would break over time. So if you use like a bokoblin club on a bokoblin way too many times, or if you throw it, it can actually destroy the weapon, and you have to go grab a new weapon. And honestly, I don't really like that kind of idea, because when you have a good weapon and you want to keep using it, you have to keep going back and forth trying to find the same enemy you got that weapon from, or that same location, trying to find that same weapon. But it also keeps the players on their toes. And honestly, it would be too overpowered if you kept using the axe over and over and over. You can use these things, or you can use like an item that can stop time, or this mag, or you can grab an item with this red orb. I don't know what it's called, but I just played the game. I forgot what it's called. Like those things where you use the R stick and you change it. Anyone can tell me in the comments. Please tell me. And I really like the enemies in this game, like the Guardians and the Goblins. It's two of the unique enemies of the game. And I also like the bosses. I just like everything about this game. This game's design is really good. Well, speaking of design, presentation. This game actually looks really good. The environments are actually really beautiful. I like the grass area and the little dungeons you enter. I really like inside of them, and I like the buildings in this game. And the graphics in this game just itself looks really good. And the enemy designs also look really good, like I said before, especially the Guardians of the Bokoblins again. And I like the items in it, and I like the what Link's outfits in this game. The blue outfit he wears in the game are just so iconic. Even before I played this game and I played Smash Bros, when I played as Link, I used like the Breath of the Wild outfit. And when I play Mario Kart and I play as Link, I would choose the Breath of the Wild outfit. And this game overall is just iconic in itself. Not many. I mean, I'm not gonna say not many people played it, but people who look at this game obviously know this iconic. It's iconic, and Skyrim even referenced the outfit. This outfit was in Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity. Like I said before, Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild also got DLC, and it's getting a sequel, Tears of the Kingdom, which I'm also excited to play, even though it's $70. I mean, if the game's good, I'll obviously pick it up. But in conclusion, is this game the best Nintendo game? Well, yes and no. Honestly, I don't really think you can really say the best Nintendo game because it's a tie between like a lot of the games, like Metroid Prime, Super Mario Odyssey, Super Mario Galaxy, F-Zero GX, this game, Kirby Forgotten Land. I also think is Wave Race Blue Storm is underrated. Luigi Mansion 3, and so many other games, and Mario Kart 8, of course. And so many other games that are just so good. I wouldn't say this is the best because there are multiple good, great, like, amazing Nintendo games that I wouldn't rank over one another. So, yeah. So, what's the ranking this game deserves? It's obviously gold. This game's a gold. Anyways, thanks for watching and bye.